Coach, back following the UCLA game, you've had a chance to digest it, though you haven't had much sleep. What did it look like on film?
Well, I was real proud of the effort our players had. Our game plans were good. We did a few things happen in this game that haven't happened this year. One was we didn't make very many big plays on offense. Obviously, I think that was hurt us a little bit. And then defensively, we gave up more than we had. But overall, you know, we did a lot of really good things. And I guess I've coached a lot of years, and I can't remember many games like this where we really did about all the things we wanted to do. We executed a game plan very well. Thought we did a good job in all three phases. But at the end of the day, we came out short. They made a few bigger plays than we did, and that was really the difference.
You talk about big plays. That's been a staple of the Cougar offense so far this season. Is that something that their defense just really doesn't allow, keep everything in front of them?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was part of it. It was a combination of that and us not taking advantage of some that were there. And then them doing some things a little more conservatively against us that helped them in that regard. Didn't give us as many opportunities as we've had to make the big play. But we still had some. We just didn't convert. And, you know, really it was one play. Whether we had to make one stop and force them to kick a field goal when they scored their 4 touchdowns throughout the football game, or us on our four field goals of making, you know, just converting one of those for a touchdown. One or the other would have helped us win the game.
One thing that it looked like you made a concerted effort to do was just pound the ball and had a lot of success really dictating that against their defense. Was that something you felt you could do coming in?
Well, yeah, we felt we could run the ball, and it was good. I mean, we ran the ball 40 times. We threw the ball 40 times. I mean, it was balanced. But what we didn't do is have any big plays in our run game. You know, I think our biggest run was 17 yards. We had a couple 13-yarders and 11-yarders, and that was good. But we got to have bigger plays than that in our running game if we're going to run it 40 times. And I think that took away from our opportunities to have a few more big plays in the passing game, and so I thought that was another important stat.
Other side of the ball on defense, really did a much improved job on containing their running game for the most part.
Yeah, I think defending their run, I think we did it better than anyone that they faced all year. I think they're averaging over 200 yards a game, or right around 200 yards a game on the ground, and other than a big run giving up the one to Franklin, our defense did a pretty darn good job.
Somehow you have to, it was right in your grasp. You have to flush it and look forward to Stanford. Mm-hmm. What did you tell the team after the game last night?
I was just proud of their effort. They did all the right things, and in a lot of ways controlled the ball game. And there was just a couple plays here and there, and give UCLA credit. They hung around and were close enough to where if they made a play or two at the end of the game, they were close enough in the score where they could win the game, and that's exactly what happened. We were getting better. We improved from a week ago, and we got to come back and do it again. We got a good young football team. Their attitude's good. They're improving, and they're working hard. This team, like I've said along, should just get better and better, and our challenges are going to grow a little bit more each week, particularly this week. So we got to respond, come back, and we need our fans. We need our fans to come out and to truly give us some kind of advantage. And if they do that, then it's going to really help our football team.
Well, you talk about this week's opponent in the Stanford Cardinal, ranked number 7 in the most recent poll. Have you had a chance to see much of them on film this season?
A little bit. And, they're a physical football team. Defensively, they run around. They play really hard. They're physical. Offensively, they're similar because they play a lot of tight ends. Their offensive line is strong, and then they've got arguably the best player in the nation in Andrew Luck running it. And so they're a good football team. They're a complete football team, and we're going to have to play a really good football game in order to win.
What do they do? What's their strength?
Well, the strengths are quarterback. I mean, Andrew Luck is a difference maker, and they've won 13 straight games, and if he's not in their lineup, they're not winning 13 straight games, So he's the key to that whole football team. But philosophy-wise, they've got enough mature players and and they're physical enough. You know, when you say their strength, I think their strength is their ability to be a physical football team, you know, week in and week out, and on both sides of the ball.
You come home for the first time in almost 34 days since your last game in Martin Stadium. Have you been through a stretch in your coaching career where you've been gone for more than a month?
No, you know, not ideal, obviously, but I thought we handled our road trips these last, you know, these games that we've been on the road against 3 solid teams, and with an opportunity, really, you know, we won one of the 3 games, opportunity to win all 3 late in the fourth quarter. I think there's a lot to be said about that and the growth, and really a really good opportunity to have won the last one. So we're back home, and we need to take advantage of it.
Homecoming weekend here in Pullman this weekend. Any extra incentive for the players to, you know, put on a good show, or is it a distraction with everyone back in town? Mm-hmm. How do you approach that with the team?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a distraction. You know, what we need to do is we need to just stay the course and prepare how we've been preparing, and because we're growing, and that's all that matters. And we need to keep things focused on football and the things that matter, things that we have control in, and it's important that we stay focused that way.
Well, let's get a full Martin Stadium out there and cheer the Cougs on when they battle the Cardinal this weekend.
No, sounds great, and love to have it full.
Best of luck.
Thank you.